Alright, we are back! Finally get a fish without someone cutting us off and just being absolute rude. I'm just rude about everything. Cast in front of him 5 times. Or however many times. The cast in front of me sees it. My grandfather casts in front of me sees it. Puts his foot in the motor and keeps going straight, cutting us off. I got news for you. Public water, but when I can cast and make every cast in your boat, you probably should go around the person. I was joking, but slingshot and marbles would get the guy's attention, but of course I'm not going to do that. It'll be funny for me. Everybody always jokes, chuck a 1 ounce lead at him. Well, yeah, I would, but what happens if he pulls his gun out and shoots you? You know, like, no thanks. Hey, how you guys going? Sorry I had to get off. wanted to film that because that guy's done that to us multiple times, and finally I just want to put him on public blast. I wasn't gonna do it last time, wasn't gonna do it the time before that, but finally I got sick of it. Does it every time, so he got put on public blast and shared it into a bunch of past groups. I hope he sees it, and I hope he changes his behavior. And changes the way he drives the boat and all that stuff. How he interacts with people. Sun's popping through the clouds, that's nice. I switched it up again to the spinnerbait, pepper bait spinnerbait, bluegill color with a trailer hook. I did it a little different though. I put a owner's Siwash on it because I like the design of the hook. Close the eye and then put it on as a trailer hook. So it's not necessarily a spinnerbait trailer hook, it's a spoon or salmon spinner replacement trailer hook, but I changed it up. Basically, it's not sold as a spinnerbait trailer, it's sold as a Siwash, and I put it on there. And I like the design of it better because when it hooks them once and comes out and hooks them again. So they get really pinned with the hook. So that's why I like that hook. Yeah. This one is the Edge. This rod is the Edge MVR 744 Delta series. About $150 for these rods when they're in stock. Great rod, great tip on it. A fantastic tip. Reels at 8-to-1. Should have a 7-to-1, but don't have one with me. Daiwa Tatula Elite. Looks fantastic, but got a reel real slow. But without trying to slow roll with 8-to-1. Takes a little bit of skill, but it's possible. I've caught them like that with 8-to-1. My other 7-to-1's at the house, so. But these Tatula Elite long casts have really good casting ability. That's what I like about them. They cast far. So with this 8-to-1, I just kind of crawl the reel, but the bait's moving at pretty good speed. Moving slow enough to hit it and not moving too fast, if you will. I also have some stuff coming for trapping that I'll be doing reviews on. Some fur. When I get my furs, I'll do a review on that too. Some Kyle Cat Smoking Aces, trailing scents like a sweet and sour coon trailing scent I'm going to do a review on. Got a bunch of stuff coming down the pipe. Obviously, unboxing video of the stuff coming. I got lots coming down the pipe for you guys. I like to slow roll my spinner baits. I think it gives them time to eat it, and the bigger the fish, the less they want to move and kill a big meal. When you kill a big meal, they eat once they're done, right? Smaller fish will eat over and over and over and chase stuff and exert a lot of energy. They don't get big from burning all their calories and then eating again and burning more calories. They get fat because they eat and they're done with it. They eat a big meal and that's it. That's not always true. They do eat little meals too. The majority of the time, bigger bait, bigger fish, but it's not always true. Also, you have the factor of weather conditions, post-frontal, pre-frontal conditions, frontal condition, all kinds of things, you know, that can affect what they eat. Like, especially in the dead of winter, they want one meal and that's it. So they don't have to eat the rest of the winter. So they slowly metabolize it a lot slower in winter. A lot of grass growing in here, and there's also the grass that's dying. So it gets real soupy, gross, snotty looking on your line. And I don't like touching it. It's really gross. But that's kind of the transition time, so we'll see. I kind of wish I had a jerkbait with me. Something, a little bit of an erratic action, a hard jerkbait. But I don't. It would require me throwing a whole other box in my bag, and I don't have the room for it in there. That bag's already really heavy. All my stuff in there. Last log real quick. Assuming you guys can hear me. The wind's not super windy, but make sure you guys can hear me. That sounds like the lake is about ready to turn over. About ready, yeah. That's what I think is about ready to turn over. Yeah, it's about that time, I think. It's about ready to turn over, I think, but you know, it can change. You never know. I think it turned over once already, a couple months ago. For some reason, all the big fish disappeared. It was just small fish, and they just disappeared. But it was also really hot. So, we'll see. Did this hook one or no? Oh, my grandfather just caught one. He's a one-up on me as far as I know. Grandfather just, I think I just said that he landed one. He's fishing baits that big, I'm fishing baits that big, you know. Baits don't matter, they eat it, right? But bigger the bait, the little ones aren't gonna eat it. But he's also caught 6-7 pounders doing that when I've caught nothing. So it's really a shot in the dark whoever catches them. Last time I was here, cast out there in front of him, picked one off about 5.5 right in front of him. So the particular bend on this hook is why I like this hook so much. The design of it, right? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a deep throat here, deep throat gap towards the bottom, and the point is kind of facing like this and then out. When they get hooked here, go down, and the point comes out and hooks them again. I like the design on that. It's the owner Siwash. Then I just pinch it shut, put a piece of plastic, and throw the owner Siwash as a trailer hook. Fantastic trailer hook. I've dumbfounded that owner doesn't just sell them as a trailer hook. You got to make it kind of yourself. Then I offset it, right, and that definitely helps. Definitely a plus having that trailer hook on there. The design of it. It's the little things that matter when you hook them that make your success go up, and that's one of them for me. And offsetting hooks, when you have hooks in line and then you offset it, that's pretty popular out here on the West Coast for stainless steel fishermen. I do it with my bass stuff too, but you gotta be careful that you don't hit a log and go right into it with that, because then you are less weedless because you're offset. So that does affect the fishing and getting snagged up or not. So just be careful. I don't offset my jig hooks though. There's no way I'm doing that. Because if it's the weed guard's in line and the hook's offset, then the weed guard's pointless. I'm going back to the valley today, so I should have more videos popping up for you guys of stuff. I'm going to check my other memory card, see if I caught any video of anything. So yeah, that's my plan there. I didn't have it on video mode a lot, the other camera, but it was for a little bit. I want to see what I caught on there. I'm going to go through and clean that memory card off and then get some stuff, maybe get something to upload for you guys. I know you like the video camera stuff with the trapping. Of course, I use a lot of Tacticam. I just commented on I asked the question in one of the groups, hey, can you do longer videos for YouTube guys? A bunch of guys got snotty on there. I'm like, yeah, so this is exactly why I won't be using them. And thankfully, I'm not paying for the Tacticam service. My brother is, so therefore, you know what? I'm not paying for them. I use them, but not anymore. I've made sure I told them that I'm not using these anymore because of people like this guy. So maybe they'll get on there and actually remove that guy out of the group instead of having a guy slandering their name, smearing them all over the ground, smearing the customers, right? That's not a good look for the customers, or a good look for the company when the customer goes in there and starts saying stuff to people. So I won't be using my Tacticam as much, but I'm going to start using the Browning cameras. Now, if I had all the money in the world, I'll get those $500 Go Lives, where you sit there, click the live button, and you go live, you go live and you look at your set. But those Spartan cameras are expensive. They're like $300 for the base model. So now it would be nice to have a Go Live when you're cage trapping and you have some cage, you're not sure if something's in the cage, you go live and you see if the cage door's shut. That helps, but we don't do that much. We don't have the Go Lives, but we do request a video sometimes. That's how I caught those videos of the possum going in the trap. I also have a video of skunks going around the trap, but that was released last winter. So, and there's released as a short clip where they're going around, they go up to it, sniff it, but don't go in it. There's a thing called a Chernobyl egg, the glow-in-the-dark egg they put in there that looks like eggs in there. And I thought about getting something like that, but like for $6 each, and the fact that they can get chewed up, I'm not too sold on them. So my other thought was, well, when you walk the beach, there's a bunch of clam shells, right? So throw a couple clam shells in there for traction purposes. Why not? I usually all throw them away, but I was like, that might be an idea to pick them up, throw a couple in there, like something's been in there eating clams. Get the raccoon's attention, get the bobcat's attention in there. Something I thought about. Last year we hung a mouse cat toy in the back, and had a possum go in there and destroy it like the first night. But it was destroyed, so we didn't get it in front of the cat itself. Way too many possums in that spot, which I kind of want to thin them out, but other people say don't do it. So I'm like, okay. Well, trapping partners, my family, I would have thinned them out because they're bad in there. I mean, we catch 10 possum to having one bobcat walk by the camera, or even walk by the trap. So that's how bad it is. I told my dad, he was the one letting him go out there when he goes to work and checking them. I said, why don't we put a bunch of buckets out there with conibears in them and just get rid of a bunch of possum so they stop clogging up the bobcat cages. But he's like, well, I was going to do it, and then he was going to do it last year, and then he turned it down. I'm like, okay, you know, he's going to have to deal with the possum again this year. So, I don't know. Gonna get a lot of possum on video out there, but it's not. I would have got rid of them. Just make it easier. Not my choice. Not my trapping property, so it is what it is. Ideally, those bobcat that we see, if it wasn't on a public piece of property that a lot of people traffic, I would put the cage there, put the foothold in front of it, and caught the bobcat a long time ago. They would have been done the first time we walked by. But can't exactly have a bobcat flailing around on a golf course where people walking in to look for the balls and freaking out there's an animal caught. That's how you get the antis shutting people down and getting, you know, you just solve problems that way. Especially on the golf course when the members see the bobcat and they all, oh my gosh, I saw the bobcat, I saw the bobcat. They're so excited, taking pictures of it, and it's quite popular on that property. So, can't exactly have a bobcat in the leg hold where people are going to see it. So, even if it is in the bushes, start hearing stuff and go back there. So, I mean, it doesn't exactly work out. I know a lot of people say, just get a leg hold catcher. I'm like, I would if I could. In fact, I have the perfect leg hold, perfect trap, perfect setup that I would do. But, you know, not my call. Even though I'm the one paying for the license, so. It looks so good in the water, this thing. The way I rigged this particular one, blue colors on top and the browns on the bottom. So when it's swimming from the top, it is super incredible looking. They ought to destroy this bait. I mean, it looks so good in the water. I just gotta come across the right caliber of fish, then they'll eat it, you know. I've done a lot of, at the pond I fish, done a lot of fishing and watching them follow the bait, eat it, studying that, how the fish, you know, they're going after what they do. So I've studied a lot of that, fish behavior of largemouth. Whereas I was always taught, study the prey, right? Study what they're gonna eat, so you know where to fish. Now, something Rick Clunn always said, study the prey. Then you'll better understand the predator. The one that always gets the people the most is when you tell them, oh, trout are predators. They're like, no, trout aren't. Well, they kind of are. You know, cutthroat trout in rivers eat crawfish and stuff, so they are a predator. People just don't think of them as predators because they don't have giant, big teeth. That one always confuses people a lot of times when we talk about that one. Or that species. I've had trout hit my spinnerbait. They hit spoons, they're aggressive and flashy stuff, so they definitely have predator instincts, so. I got a plan. I'm going to tie something on. I'm going to have to dig through my box. I'm going to tie a swim bait on because I'm bored. Not bored, but I'm curious. Really curious what's going to happen if I tie that on. Got my other reels in my bag. It's got to be deep in here somewhere. That's if I kept it in here. I may have taken it out. Big Senkos, 10-inch Senkos. digging through some stuff here. Hold on. Got boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff in here. Oh, not boxes, but ow, that's sharp. Sharp hook there. Well, trocars are sharp. Not in there. No, I haven't, Corey. I'm curious though about it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Found my swim bait. So that's in my pocket. Here comes that dirtbag again in the boat. He's coming down the bank. This bait I cast in front of him, I can absolutely destroy his boat with it. It's so heavy. Well, it's not heavy, but I hit him with that, he'll see it. Huh. Big. Right here. It's a mission fish. Weedless. Called a mission fish. It's a swim bait. It's weedless. It's a Texas rigged swim bait, basically. Put your back there while I fish this. There we go. Woo, that looks good. If I catch something on this, it's probably gonna be big. This bait is by 316. 316 is the name of the company. Almost emptying my spool on the casts. I have so many memories of fish destroying this bait. Oh my gosh. That looks so good in the water. I have so many memories of big fish just annihilating it. Oh, it brings back good memories. I could throw this in the pond that I fished. 5 seconds later, it'd be destroyed. They're just hammering the heck out of it. It's not even fair. Hook them in the roof of the mouth every time of this bait because the point of the hook is up. So when it goes in, it just hooks them right in the roof of the mouth every time. It's an incredible hook on this thing. Big old 8-aught hook on this thing is huge. I'll have to film it at one of my private ponds one of these times. Just like this, because I can't show the actual location, but like telltale spots. But if I start filming like this, it's lights out. It's not even fair. But I gotta do that like in April. Those fish in there are so hungry, it's not even funny. Come on, really? My line.
25 cents, huh?
Yeah. Strong stuff. Yeah. 16 bucks, no big deal. Swim bait. Little one. Knew it would happen because of the way the hook's designed. Yeah, knowing that I threw it in the forest, exactly. Because that's where the fish are. My grandfather turns around and says, "What was that?" The loud pop of the line breaking. I mean, I got 5, 6 casts in. It's all right. Better than nothing. Put this bait back on. I could always buy more. Let's try something else. Changing the trailer hook out. Trailer bait out. To one of my buddy's baits. When I showed you another live, I'll show you again here. One of these. This has a little bit of blue sparkle in it. This is just a mold trailer, jig trailer. I'll go home and respool this reel. Why not? You know. I got another reel in there. We got 2 more reels actually. Yeah, I got no line in this reel. I may do that here actually. Let me spool it here. You want to know what I think happened with this? What I think happened is the stomach broke off. And then when I went to pop it, it broke midway, which sucks. It was Friday or Saturday. There's a video on YouTube of the guy was talking about being deer caught in a trap by the trappers. This hunter is shooting deer with the gun, putting a bullet through the heart. And poor Bambi gets killed. Oh, heartless hunters. Oh, please. Heartless trappers, heartless hunters. One and the same. We just do it different. They shoot Bambi. Bambi runs away, and sometimes they don't find him. With us, Bambi gets shot, or we catch, but if we catch, we shoot them. We know where they are. We don't have to go find them, and we don't potentially lose them. That's the difference between Bambi, a hunter shooting Bambi, and us trapping something and shooting it. But, technically speaking, we're not much different. Because after all, I am the death dealer. What do I want to do? I might spool it up right now. Oh, my grandpa got another one. Yep, that's how it goes with me, you know. Oh, got off. How long have I been live here? 43 minutes, huh? Of course, calling him Bambi is just kind of funny because the poor butthurt hunter, you know. Go figure. Not much different, but they don't think so. What reels do I have in here? Not much line on that one. So we're going to sit here and re-spool. So that's what we're going to do right now. Hopefully I don't drop it in the lake. Because that would suck. Because that's $180 worth of line going in the drink. But we'll see. Let's do it a little safer instead of chipping my teeth out more. Let's get my knife out. Bait. Let's take all this line off. I mean, I cast 25 yards and it doesn't go anywhere, so let's just get all this off here. Yes, I'm taking this out. We always take your line out. It's never good to leave line. Kill anything that gets caught on, kills birds, bass, everything. If you take your plastic out, take your baits out, take everything out. Never leave anything behind because it all does is cause problems. We'll see if I'm able to do this or not. It'd be more of a pain than it needs to be. Gotta focus here, otherwise I'll mess up. Lose some crucial pieces here. Try to do this on the water, best I can. Got my spool out, so I'm going to do it this way. Tie a knot around this. With that, almost done, guys. Almost getting there. In fact, my feet are starting to hurt from being on my knees. There we go. Put in my tag, the extra line. Then the guy put his hands on the baby deer and put his scent all over the baby deer. That's a no-go here. Yeah, I agree. That's no-go. Mom may reject the baby, you never know. Well, you see a lot of, when game wardens and stuff, they touch the antlers and stuff like that. They don't hardly ever touch the deer itself. All right, back in business. Just tie this back on. We're good to go. Hard ground is rough. Rough on the joints. I feel young, but I hurt like I'm old.